How much time does it take to be able to play the piano? Let's talk about that. Hello, I'm Frank and I'm here to help you to become a successful musician. In this video, I want to discuss about how much time does it take to be able to play the piano. So this question is a bit difficult to answer because there are many factors that can change the time, required time. But I know that you don't like answers like, well, it depends, because it doesn't help you in the end. So let's try to be a bit more specific. Let's assume that your goal, because you have to set your goal first, is to be able to play a simple song, maybe a popular song, but it can be a classical piece of music, but quite simple, with no difficult technique and quite short. If you practice regularly, with intention, with a focus, as I preach on this channel, you will be able to do that even in a few weeks, I would say, maybe a few months. It doesn't mean that you will master this piece, that you will master the instrument, okay? I'm talking about being competent enough to be able to play it. It can be quite fast. Actually, there is an online piano method which is called Piano in 21 Days. And as the name says, this, I believe that it's true. I haven't used it myself, but from scratch you should be able to play simple pop songs, okay, based on chords, nothing complex, in 3 weeks. And yeah, I think it's quite fair to assume that, of course, it depends on how much you work, how focused you are during your work, and that's why I do my best on this channel to give you a lot of advice to get started and to build not only the skills on the piano, but healthy habits to practice your instrument and to become a musician. Because it's not only about moving your fingers, right? It's also a lot in your mind. So I would say that with a very specific goal, which is to play this simple song, maybe just a few chords, a simple melody, a few weeks, even if you start from scratch, even if you are a complete beginner, I mean, you should be able to achieve that goal. Now, I don't have definite answer for all the cases, but if you have a good routine for each session, usually what people say is, I'm relating to different teachers, I've been doing a bit of research, 6 months should allow you to start to have some basics and start to be a bit competent on the instrument, competent on reading music sheets if you want to learn that, even if, as I told you on a previous video, you don't need that to be able to play the piano and to make music, okay? But it can be helpful, so yeah, about 6 months. Now, also, to start to be, let's say, good, meaning that you are able to play a few songs, you start to have your repertoire with a good technique, nothing amazing, but something you can rely on, not by chance, you are consistent and you can play those songs with the same quality over time. It would take a few years, let's say between 3 and 5 years, you should become good and in any music genre, okay? But in 6 months, in particular, if you focus, for instance, in pop music, I taking this example because these are very simple to play. You should be able to play things and to enjoy that. So learning a piano is not that long. If you want to be able to play flawlessly complex classical piece of music, yes, it will be more 10-15 years of hard work. Mastery is something else. Being competent is not that difficult. So I hope this helps you to know a bit better what to expect when you start to learn this instrument. And of course, I will be there to help you during your journey. So don't hesitate to ask any question in the comments and let's start the discussion. Right now, I will leave you and I will see you in the next video.